Hey, how y'all doing? Curtiee-cool in the house, baby. Curtiee-cool in the house, up in here, baby. Yeah, Curtiee-cool. Hey, yeah, I got a great topic to talk about today. And I'm going to be talking about parental alienation. I mean, y'all feel free to join in with the discussion because this is a hot topic, and I realize it's more and more people are asking me about this parental alienation, and I can pretty much identify with it because I have the same bad situation as well, baby. So anyway, by the way, I'm Curtiee-cool. Yeah, I'm back on the scene once again. I mean, I got some stuff I need to talk about and get off of my chest. Hey, y'all feel free to leave your honest to God comment about this. I mean, I just feel like the world needs to open up and talk about this stuff more and more each day. Okay, parental alienation. First of all, I want to say stop parental alienation. Help fight against this parental alienation. Okay, first of all, I am going to start out with my situation. Okay, now here's the deal. 12, 13 years ago, I was out in California, y'all. Okay, I was fighting for my rights. I mean, it was just one of those things. I was with a woman. She baited me in, her and her adopted mother. They baited me into this relationship only just to get a baby, okay? I'm thinking that, hey, we cool, you know? I mean, it appeared like we had the perfect relationship. Didn't have any problems. But guess what? Grandma was behind the scene manipulating the baby's mother, mine. Okay, she had a total different plan altogether, baby. So now here we go. Now I'm into a relationship, you know, and I realized this woman comes up pregnant. Okay, she tells me we are going to be a family. We're going to keep our family together. And we just going to have a beautiful life together. You know, I'm thinking everything is cool. But all hell broke loose soon as this woman had the baby. I mean, I'm talking about the whole family just turned on Curtiee-cool, baby. Just turned on me. I mean, from the fake pastor pretending to be a pastor. Then you had a 14-year-old girl inside of the home who was child molesting a little boy inside of that home by the name of Manna Rose Lee. Man, this girl was bad-mouthing everybody. Now, y'all talk to me, leave your comments, tell me what you think about this. And, man, this girl was totally mentally abusing everybody inside of that home. Now, this was about 13 years ago. Okay, she was 14 during that time. So you can imagine about how old this woman is now. What, about 26, 27, somewhere in there. But anyway, she had a bad mouth. And I'm going to just go ahead and say it. Patricia Robinson let this girl just get away with a whole lot of different stuff in that home. She was afraid of this girl. Okay, but anyway, she kept up so much mess inside of this home. The whole family just turned on Curtiee-cool because they did not want me to be a father to my own kid. Check this out now. So now it got very complicated. Right after the baby was born, the baby mother frauded the baby birth certificate inside of the hospital. She hid her birth certificate underneath the flower pot. Patricia Robinson frauded the baby birth certificate over into her dead husband. She gives my daughter a dead man's middle name who ain't no blood, no kin, no nothing. Y'all tell me, share your feelings about grandmothers or adopted grandmothers who dip and dab into other folks' relationship until she just totally just destroys the relationship, baby. She don't care. She could care less. This Patricia Robinson, baby, could care less. She messes up the baby's mother mind. Messed up so bad, she put on to all kind of crazy medicine just to collect a SSI check. Now she's claiming that she's got some kind of problem, y'all. Okay. So now this woman is behind the scene manipulating the baby mother mind. So when the baby is born, this grown ass adopted mother just turned the baby mother against Curtiee-cool, against the baby's father. Just turned the baby mother against our kid father. Just turned her against me, y'all. So now I'm like, okay, what? Y'all tell me this. What kind of mother would do something like this, man? Wouldn't stand up for our daughter to have her father in her life. This man was sticking depositories up your rectum to help save you, doing everything, stuck by you the whole 9 months through everything. As soon as the baby was born, oh, this adopted mother, oh, she did not want to see this relationship no kind of way. So she destroys all the connections with this grown-ass woman, the baby's mother. She destroys the relationship just totally, they just get lost right after the baby's born. Just get lost. Me hiding out, running out, hiding out, wouldn't communicate with me no kind of way. I'm calling and trying to be a part of my kid's life. Man, this adopted mother, she destroyed this grown-ass woman's life. She just messed her up. So 7 months goes by, man. I'm calling and trying to see my daughter. I mean, these people parental alienated my daughter away from me. Patricia Robinson just totally destroyed the relationship between the baby mother. She wanted this whole entire baby thing all to herself, y'all. It's got some selfish, crazy, sick people out here now. So now, she destroys that. I take her to court. I finally get this woman served and take her to court. Right inside of the courthouse, this woman is trying to adopt my daughter without my consent. I mean, just all kind of old crazy stuff, man. And the baby mother just sitting back like, oh, shit, I don't give a damn about him. Shit, I could care less. This is me and my adopted mother's baby, Alexa Henderson. This the way it's going to be. I don't care about him. I don't care about him. I got what I want out of him. In our world, when women use men only for a baby, don't you think, world, they should have gone to a sperm donor somewhere? Okay, if this is the way you wanted it to be, why didn't you get a sperm donor? And that way you never have to worry about a father being around or being involved into his kid's life. So they dogs me out, y'all. They parental alienated my kid away from me. They broke that girl down. At birth, she was so broke down. And when I finally came back into the picture, was able to see my daughter, about 7 months, man, that girl must have pulled out her heart to me. Alexa just put her arms around me and hugged me, and she cried and cried and cried. I mean, she was so heartbroken. And I was like, how could these people do this to a little girl and a father? So anyway, I finally go through the court system. I mean, everything was pretty much set up, you know, for me to get joint custody. Man, it was putting me through so much. It was like problem after problem after problem. And this adopted mother here, Patricia Robinson, this woman did not care about nothing, man. She did not care about the baby father. Once this baby was born, this woman hated me. She destroyed the relationship between me and the baby mother. So she destroyed it all, and she wanted it all to herself. A narcissist, man. So now I'm just having problem after problem with this woman, this adopted mother. So they puts a hit out on my life. Y'all heard the story. Some guy is chasing me at the park, trying to kill me. Just driving behind me all kind of ways, trying to get up on me and blow me away out there in California. I mean, I lost this fool. And I was going through problem after problem with these people, man. I'm not going to lie. It was, every time I look around, I get a visit. Patricia Robinson would just come up in the place acting crazy. And oh, man, this woman just didn't care about nobody. On the first visit, I had to pay for everything just to see my kid, just to see my little baby, man. I had to pay $250 a visit just to see her for 1 hour. This how cold Patricia Robinson and Veronica Robinson was. Oh, man, they tried to make me suffer to the worst degree. And so I dealt with it for a while. And it was always problems after problems with these people. And when they put that hit out on me, okay, I just feel like, okay, this stuff is just getting to be really a bit too much. I was out there in California by myself, and I was talking to my folks. They said, these some crazy narcissist people, man. You need to just kind of come back home and get yourself together for a while, because this is just outrageous here. I don't know if anybody out there who have experienced this kind of stuff, but that's terrible when a grandmother or a adopted grandmother, get involved into your relationship and just totally destroys this relationship because she's only thinking about herself and what she can get out of it. Put the baby mother on crazy medicine and get a check. Put the father's baby on crazy medicine to get a check. See, that's all this woman was thinking about was a check and abusing the system, scheming and scamming, child support. I mean, she wants everything she can get every which way she can. She don't care about humane. This adopted mother did not care about nothing about keeping a family together. Nothing. She didn't care nothing about a poor little baby crying and hurting inside, wanting the love of her father to be in her life. And this woman, Patricia Robinson, just totally destroys that. And the baby's mother just goes along with the whole program. This is my adopted mother's baby. I don't give a damn about this father. I could care less about him. We got what we want. Screw him. You see what I'm saying? So now, I goes to court, y'all. And I was going through too much. So I tell the judge, I say, this stuff is really, really out of control with me. I lost my job. These people out here put a hit out on my life. Okay, now I'm sick. I'm being broken down with all this stuff. And it was like just problem after problem after problem. So I tell the judge, look, I can't deal with this. I'm going to have to go back home. But I want to continue on to communicate with these people about my daughter. So the judge said, well, we can understand that, Mr. Henderson. So I pack up, I leave, and I come back to Houston. Guess what they do? They just got lost. Patricia Robinson and Veronica Robinson, they get lost. They move totally to a different location, and they just hides out. You know what I mean? They just hides out, collecting child support, running and hiding. They don't communicate with me at all about how my daughter's doing. How is she? I mean, 12 long years goes by, and these people are running and hiding. And they make everything difficult. So that was a mistake on my end to up and move to Houston. But I don't know if anybody out there who have experienced similarity of this situation, to be involved with a crazy relationship after a baby is born, and then these people just turn on you, and all they want to do is try to harm you or have you set up, have you killed, because they only want this kid for themselves. See, that's what this was all about. So I just get fed up. I couldn't deal with it, man, especially when a hitman was trying to kill me. And these crazy people, time after time, just the whole family just turned on me. So I just said, man, I can't deal with this, man. I'm the kind of brother, man, I was brought up into a good home, baby, where it was love, peace, and happiness, where a father and a mother was together, and we had a great relationship. And there was no problems, Everybody got along beautiful. The family stayed together. But this Patricia Robinson, she just totally destroyed this whole entire relationship. She didn't want no involvement. So when I moved, that was my worst mistake. But I moved back to Houston to protect myself because, it was a hit out of my life. I was being totally mentally abused. My kid was being parental alienated against me. And I just went through so many problems with this crazy woman, Patricia Robinson. And don't you know, as of today, 12 years have gone by, and I told the judge through it all, I still want to keep in contact with my daughter, have these people to call me, to stay in touch with me, because I'm going to move back home. I can't deal with this right now. I'm going through too much. And I made it clear. Have these people to stay in touch with me. I want to be able to communicate, to see what's going on. When I moved back to Houston, they did a 180-degree turn. They moved. They changed the address, the telephone number. They got lost. They wouldn't keep in touch with me no kind of way. They just totally parental alienated that girl away from me. 12 long years. So parental alienation. Y'all tell me what you think about when you got a baby mother and a crazy adopted grandmother who parental alienate kids away from the biological fathers. All she wants is to check and hides out and collect money. That's all she wants. She abused the system. She abused SSI. Everything is about Patricia Robinson. So now, it just always been this way where it's just been problem after problem after problem dealing with this crazy woman. All these years have gone by, and this woman have constantly parental alienated my daughter away from me. She won't even let my daughter is 12 years old. They got all my contact information. The baby mother won't even send me an email or put Alexa on the phone and let her say, hello, Dad. How you doing, Dad? Y'all tell me what you think about a woman who does stuff like this. Won't even, and she getting her child support check every month. So she won't even let this girl say, hello, Dad. They got her so scared, they won't even let my daughter say, hello, Dad. How you doing, Dad? Happy Father's Day, Dad. Merry Christmas, Dad. Happy New Year, Dad. I love you, Dad. Nothing, man. So y'all tell me, what do you think about a adopted grandmother who does stuff like this? Come on now, y'all help me out. Come on, y'all. Leave a comment. Because I know this stuff is crazy, man. Man, all these crazy narcissist people out here, man. What do you all think about this narcissist adopted grandmother who parental alienated my kid away from me and has brainwashed the baby's mother and now has brainwashed my 12-year-old daughter until my daughter don't even think about having a father or want to have anything to do with her father because of all this brainwashing and all of this parental alienation. You know what I mean? Y'all talk to me, share your feelings. I accept the facts, that I'm dealing with crazy folks. And to be honest with you, 12 long years have gone by, and dealing with this crazy Patricia Robinson and Veronica Robinson, this whole family is throwed off. To be honest with you, I really personally don't want to deal with them. A lot of people say, why don't you just go back to California and go ahead and reopen the case and deal with the parental alienation, take it to court and get your rights to see your visits and all that kind of stuff. They runs and hide out, okay? And then I look at it like this. I have been mentally abused for so long. 12 long years have gone by. And these people have did this for 12 years and have gotten away with it. And I know it's crazy, ignorant people that I'm dealing with, who just don't care about humane, They just don't care. And so I just accepted the fact, man, I really don't want to have anything to do with these crazy people. I feel like I'm a whole lot better than that. Y'all can see with my heart, with the way that I am, I got love for people, all people. It don't matter who you are. I got a love. It's just the way that I was brought up, baby. To love all people, treat people with dignity and respect. You know what I mean? Love your kids. If you're going to be in a relationship and have kids together, the father and the mother, no matter what, have some type of input and be into the kid's life. But when you're dealing with a crazy ass adopted mother, a crazy adopted grandmother who totally just destroys everything, and then his whole entire family is crazy then crazier, and everything is about them. Until, I just feel like I don't want to deal with the abuse from these people, so I just stay away. So I simply asked them, hey, y'all, give me a call and let my daughter say hello, Dad. Call me up. Nothing. They won't even let her pick up the phone and say, hello, Dad. How you doing, Dad? I was thinking about you. I'm going to send you a card or something for Christmas. Oh, no. With this Patricia Robinson, man, none of the above. Y'all share your honest feelings about this. What do you all think about this stuff? This parental alienation. Y'all share your feelings, man. I mean, I'm just in a situation. I feel like my back is totally up against the wall because I'm dealing with stupid, crazy people. You know what I mean? And I just choose to be healthy and take care of myself and have an outstanding, healthy life within myself, And it's a whole lot of fathers out there who says the same thing. They are getting the money. They're getting everything they need from me to be taken care of. My kid is taken care of. But I can't deal with the abuse, the mental abuse from the baby mother, from the grandmother. And then now the kids are mentally abusing the fathers. When they do come around, it's no respect because it's only a mother figure, and the kids are being raised by crazy, ignorant people such as this adopted grandmother and his baby mother. I mean, you think about it, two ignorant people together, they don't have no positive input to share no type of knowledge and wisdom on real, true life. It's just a bunch of foolishness and a bunch of craziness into the relationship. And like they say, once a child is being surrounded by a lot of ignorant, crazy stuff, that kid ends up being just like them because this is all she know. Okay, this is all she know. And so now I know other fathers who are in the exact same situation. The mother and the grandmother just totally destroys the kid's life. Now it's just a chaos. When the kid do come around the father, Hey, this kid is just so disrespectful. Don't have no respect, no love. Got a lot of anger, a lot of bitterness in their heart. Just talk down, just any kind of way with no respect to the father. He can't say anything to his kid. Hey, look, you got to show some respect when you come here in this house here. Oh no, I ain't got to tell you nothing. I'm who I am and what I'm gonna be. You need to talk to my mother about this, or you need to talk to my grandmother about this. You can't tell me what to do when I come around here up in here. I mean, it got wow. What is wrong with these kids, man? And so my thing is that when they are brought up in a dysfunctional home, well, these are the type of results that the kids get because of their behavior and the way they act when they are inside of that home until this is all that they know. So now when the father do come around, I mean, it ain't no love. It ain't no understanding. It ain't nothing but, hey, you just get my mama her check, and that's all you can do, buddy. You know what I mean? And once I turn 18, well, you just come on out your pocket here, baby, and get me my car, and send me through college and put some money into my bank account. That's all you can do once I'm 18. That's the way they talk. That's the way they talk to you. There's a guy I know is going through the exact same thing. And he say, soon as this girl turned 18, I mean, he just let it go because it was the same situation, y'all. His daughter was cursing him out inside of the home. She was so disrespectful. I mean, this girl was raised by crazy people. A grandmother and the baby mother. I mean, just crazy people. Just didn't have a drop of common sense. Everything is bitterness and hate, and how we can parental alienate against the father and get all this money and just mess his life up. This is what it's all about when you're dealing with narcissist people and a narcissist mother. So this father that I know, he dealt with the same situation until he just had to walk away. He said, I can't deal with it anymore. I mean, all the mental abuse, and this girl is talking down on me, talking down to me any kind of way, disrespecting me. If I try to discipline her, you cannot come up into my house disrespecting my wife and talking any kind of way and video recording everything inside of my house, what's going on in my house and everything that I have. And, this is disrespectful here. You can't come up into my house, you know what I'm saying, doing this kind of stuff. I am your father, and you're going to have to realize and know that I'm your father, and this is a certain way that things are going to be done here. Can you please put the camera down and stop recording all up in my house here? Between me and my wife and what's going on, what we doing and everything. I don't owe you nothing. I ain't got to listen to nothing you got to say. My mama told me that I need to video record everything going on in this house, around this house, outside the house, everywhere we go. You see what I'm saying? So when these kids are being violated and abused by these crazy people, I mean, when they grow up, I mean, you think about it. They got attitude problems, mental ill problems, dysfunctional problems. They can't cope and deal with true essence of life because they was missing a good father in their life. They did not have both parents into their life until they just act throwed off. You know what I mean? So this father that I know, he said he just let it go, man. I just let it go. And so when a kid grows up, she grows up hating the father. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. You wasn't in my life. But do you talk about that your mother and your grandmother kept you away? You see, what they do is they twist and they brainwash this kid's life while you're a kid. And they just pump into this kid's mind and their heart. Oh, your father ain't this. Oh, your father ain't that. See, it's all about brainwashing. You know what I mean? And make that kid think the worst about their father and just totally parental alienate that kid away from that father all those years. And when that kid grows up, y'all, this kid got a whole lot of problems. And this stuff have a tendency to follow these type of kids who was brought up into a broken home. It follows these kids everywhere they go. Until now, they grows up and they tries to be into a relationship. Well, it's a lot of problems because they have flashbacks, okay? And now I have kids now between the father and myself. Okay, they have a flashback. I didn't have my father when I was coming up. Oh, my father wasn't in my life. And they just keep on having all these flashbacks and acting throwed off, until they just share a lot of mental abuse to the kids. You know what I mean? And so they carry that stuff everywhere they go. Hey, look, world, when is this world going to let all this crazy stuff go with all this parental alienation? Come back to the way it used to be in the good old days when families was great families. Like the OJs used to sing about a family reunion. A family reunion. I mean, just the family coming together and the family loving the kids and the family and the kids communicating. Don't wait until this kid turned 18 or 21 years old and then now you tell that girl, now go find your father. You done drain this kid out of all the money you can out of this kid for all those years up until she turned 18. But look what you destroyed and look what you stole away from this kid. And if the kid is bright enough to understand to see what's going on, this mother and this grandmother stole your father away from you. They stole everything away from this kid. And I'm telling you, this stuff will follow this kid everywhere they go. Hey, y'all leave your comments and tell me. Please, y'all leave your comments. Share your feelings. If you know a story like this, similar. Or if you know somebody who is going through this kind of stuff, just share your feelings. I mean, I have tried to deal with this stuff, but all this parental alienation, dealing with stupid, crazy people, man, who just don't make no sense with nothing that they do. You're dealing with a crazy adopted grandmother, woman throwed off. She's a narcissist, a psychopath. I'm just going to keep it real, man. It is what it is. This Patricia Robinson is throwed off, man. Then you look at it like, a year and a half ago, spammer, scamming, YouTube. This woman did not want to see me talk about what they did to me. They parental alienated my kid away from me all those years, and I was talking about this stuff for years, about this parental alienation. This crazy Patricia Robinson, man, she created all these fake Patricia Robinson's fake YouTube page and started spamming the world. Whatever you do, don't click on Patricia Robinson. Nothing that says Patricia Robinson. Don't click on Patricia Robinson. Don't click on Patricia Robinson. See what it is. See, my kid was growing up, y'all. And now she's getting older and she's getting wiser. Now she's able to go, online or to the internet and see different little things going on. So Patricia Robinson felt like, well, she can kind of stir my daughter away by telling the world to don't click on Patricia Robinson. She was spamming the world, y'all, like crazy, man. Patricia Robinson spammed the hell out of the world, man. Talk about don't click on Patricia Robinson. Because she did not want my story to get out here, y'all. So, please, to all my subscribers in the world who hears this, y'all share my true story, please. Y'all share my story, please. Share this story, my true story. You got my consent. Share this story to as many people as you can. Help me fight against this parental alienation. This stuff is what is destroying the kids' life. Why do you think it's so many kids growing up, so dysfunctional with so many problems? They're growing up killing their kids and doing all kind of crazy stuff. A lot of times it's associated with all this parental alienation when they was kids and they did not have a true form of direction, which way to go, because they did not have the leadership. The proper leadership was broken inside of the home when they did not have their biological father in their home. So now you look at when a little girl is 10, 11, 12 years old, and they being abused, and then sometimes these mothers bring these different guys inside the home, around the home. These guys molest these little girls and do all kind of crazy stuff. And then you got grandmothers who just go along with the program. Oh, it don't matter to me. Whatever you want to do, that's fine with me. See, it's a lot of sick-minded people. Now, when the kids grows up, they just throw it off, man. Then once they grow up, now, you look at TV, all this crazy stuff going on. They have kids and they go do something crazy and kill the kids. Or they do something crazy and it's always something crazy and stupid, man. I've been seeing more and more of this stuff that's beginning to come out every single day. And I'm like, man, this world needs to get back to the way it used to be back in the day when I was a little boy. Man, I had a great life. I didn't have these kind of problems, y'all. Very respectful, very loyal, easy to get along with, had a great upbringing, learned to treat all people with dignity and respect. That's just the way I was brought up, man. And from my background, trying to deal with crazy, stupid, ignorant people, man, that's hard for me to do, man. Because I'm not trying to be no psychologist trying to deal with some crazy, ignorant people who tries to work on your mind. And the more they see the goodness from you and you being around that type of environment, the more they are going to play on your mind and try to find a way to break you down mentally, because they don't want to see all this goodness, all this righteousness. These evil people do not want to see that. They would prefer to break you down. If nothing else, just break you down, strip you down to their level. You know what I mean? And so for a grandmother and a baby mother to do something like this, that is really wicked and low life. So anyway, world, y'all share your feelings about this true story. Just share your feelings. Please subscribe. Hit the bell. Tell all your friends. Share this story, please. Help stop parental alienation. Please. All right, this is Curtiee-cool. I appreciate you guys tuning in to my personally true story. And I'm stronger than ever. I look better than ever. I don't worry about this stuff, but I share my story so that I can help other people. You know what I mean? So that I can help other folks to be strong. Now you got your choice. You got your options to fight it, or go through with it, through the court system and still be around these crazy people. I mean, it's your choice. But I just choose to keep my health and my strength. And all I ask from this crazy woman, Patricia Robinson, let my daughter call me and talk to me. That's all I ever ask. But I'm still dealing with a crazy woman. But anyway, hey, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Please like, share, subscribe. Curtiee-cool back on the scene, baby. What's my slogan? Okay, bye. Yeah. Here we go again.